Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Daniel Song. I'll be your host for this evening on this virtual broadcast. If you guys are joining us live on this broadcast, we want to just thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to check out a little bit about what Yoli is, the products, the company, maybe even the opportunity. And again, if you guys are watching this on the replay as well, we totally appreciate you taking the time to take a look at this information. Now, we're not exactly sure what prompted you to visit this website or to watch this video. Maybe some of you guys were given some samples. Maybe you received a gift or a tasting pack in the mail, and that compelled you to take a look at this information. Maybe your friend begged and prodded you to take a look at it. Whatever the reason is, again, number one, we appreciate you for taking the time to check this out. Number two is understand that your friend or family member who's sharing this with you obviously cares enough because they probably thought Yoli might be a relevant solution to something going on in and around your life. I think in the world today, when it comes to better health, I think it's something that we can all stand to use and benefit from. Now, again, I'm not going to be your speaker today, and that's probably going to be a good thing because we have two amazing, brilliant minds on this broadcast who's going to be sharing the information with you guys. Now, if you haven't done so yet, I want you guys to go ahead and click on the bottom right-hand corner to go into full screen mode. That'll allow you to see all the content on the screen. As we go through the information, it's going to allow you to really see all the information that we're going to be talking about. So on the call today, I have two amazing friends and business partners of mine, two amazing people that I've gotten a chance to travel the world with. And first up, we have an amazing doctor. His name is Dr. Ben Stukel. And Ben and I had the chance to travel out to the Philippines early last year. We had a wonderful time there for about 7 days. We got to try out a lot of the delicacy, experience the culture, even tour some of the older areas of Manila. And we just had an enjoyable time. Ben and I have been a part of Yoli now for quite a number of years. And Ben actually serves on the prestigious Medical Advisory Board. He's one of four Yoli experts and holistic doctors that really serves to not only develop all of our innovative future products coming down the pipeline for Yoli, but they work with Yoli's R&D team to make sure that all of our current products stay relevant, they're cutting edge, they remain current to, of course, all the newest studies and research that's out there. And so Ben has a very, very important part and very intimate connection to Yoli. So you're going to get really good insight as to what the products are and how it can benefit you. So with that being said, I want to make sure Ben is on the line. Ben, are you out there?
I'm here, Daniel.
Awesome, Ben. Well, the controls are yours. Go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Daniel. As always, much appreciated everything you do for us here. And like you said, yeah, we've traveled the world, my friend, and it's been fun. Yoli's taken us on some amazing vacations all over the place. So just happy to be part of this organization, part of this team, and part of this family. But yeah, as Daniel said, my name is Dr. Ben Stukel. I am a chiropractor from South Dakota. I've been in practice for 16 years now, kind of a family practice with a large focus on nutrition. I, in fact, have a certificate in sports nutrition. I've been part of Yoli now for about 7.5 years. And as Daniel said, I am one of the four members of the Doctors Advisory Board. So yeah, we get to play a little part in what Yoli brings to the table and just make sure that everything is clean and as good as we can possibly make it. So rest assured, Yoli is a top of the line company. So let's get down to business. The question that you have right now is, why are you here? And to be honest with you, you guys, you've been offered this opportunity to transform your life. And at Yoli, we believe so strongly in our products, our systems, and even our culture that we honestly believe that everyone should be given the opportunity to feel the way we do. And so we want to make sure that that's something that you are offered. If you could go ahead and advance, Daniel. But before we get started, I want to go through a little disclaimer with you. Obviously, the statements included in this website and in this production have not been evaluated by the FDA. Yoli products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Furthermore, as an independent consultant and a doctor representing Yoli tonight, It is for educational purposes only and not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prescribe or imply that Yoli products are the sole answer to any of your health problems. So let's talk a little bit about what is Yoli. Yoli is an Aztec word that means to live. But what Yoli is truly, it is a top of the line nutritional company, you guys. Our focus is on helping you transform your life, whether that be physically, emotionally, or financially. So why Yoli and why now? Why is now the right time? I know these are crazy times. You know, we're all living through this together. But why is now the right time for Yoli? Well, first of all, chronic degenerative diseases or primary lifestyle related illness is the leading cause of death in the United States right now. You guys, what that means is that as much as 70 to 75% of all the illness in the US right now is what we call nutritional factor disease, which means it's nutritional based, which also means, you guys, that it's preventable. And it's something that we can take control of by taking control of our lifestyle and our diet. So it's super, super important. This particular generation is a generation that will not outlive the previous generation before. So our kids are the first generation that will not, in numbers, outlive what we're living right now. And we all know we want what's best for our kids, right? But it's our own lifestyle. It's our own choices, our own way of leading our kids that's, quite frankly, killing them. We're leading them to their grave, and we're leading them to that grave too soon. Americans spend over $77 billion annually in diet or weight loss products, you guys. And to be honest with you, much of this is wasted on just total gimmicks, systems that don't work, or systems that, quite honestly, are just full of artificial junk and fillers. And they're just not good, healthy programs. Healthcare is one of the largest monthly expenses for the average American family. You know, I take care of a lot of people on a weekly basis, and you know, something like medical bankruptcy is no longer a rare term. And so it's super important that we all take that next step to kind of get control of our lives, get control of our nutrition, and just, quite frankly, get control of our health. You guys, we are living smack dab in the middle of a health crisis today. I mean, to be honest with you, the standard American diet, it sucks. Our foods are not what they once were. You know, they have only a portion of the nutrition that they really should have. We're living a lie that skinny equals healthy. In fact, as many as 25% or 78.5 million Americans are what we call metabolically obese normal weight. Now that is super scary because you guys, these are the people you all know, right? They're the skinny people. They can look themselves straight in the mirror and say, I'm healthy. But the reality is they're super sick. They're very obese on the inside, but on the outside, they look healthy. So they don't take those steps necessary to improve their health. So very, very scary statistic. And it's not all about just being overweight in the mirror. It's more about how we are on the inside. There's a lot of misinformation out there, you guys. To be honest with you, we really don't know who to trust anymore. I mean, if you go on Facebook or any of the social media platforms, I mean, there's stuff everywhere. You know, you can go on there for 5 minutes and you can find a program that's being promoted, but do you really know if it's a healthy program? I mean, the reality is diets don't work. They're not sustainable. And sometimes, to be honest with you, they really do create more harm in the long term. Sure, you might lose a few pounds, but if it's just to get you to a point where you're more sick, but you look a little better, what is that really worth? There's so much confusing information out there. It contradicts. I mean, you'll see one thing. I mean, you can really truthfully go on Google and find whatever you want. You know, if you want to find that being overweight is healthy, you can find it. So there's really a lot of information that contradicts and on the internet, and it's terrible and it's very misleading. There's a lot of confusion and complexity to that. And so why should you really trust Yoli? What is it about Yoli that's different than any other program that's out there? Well, the truth is it's all about what you're looking at right now, which is the pillars of health. Yoli is a foundational program that focuses on your health, not just making you skinny and sick, right? So these particular pillars are an integral part of Yoli. In fact, all of our supplements, our eating plan, everything we do in Yoli refers back to one or more of these pillars. Things like body pH, gut health, oxidative stress, detoxification, energy, sufficiency, which is our macro and micronutrients, our blood sugar support, and neuroendocrine and immune system health. These pillars, you guys, is what allows Yoli to help people who need to lose weight. It can help people who need to gain weight. It can help our athletes to perform better. And quite honestly, it can even help those who are feeling insecure gain that confidence they need. So Yoli is all about trust, you guys. And we want you to feel very comfortable with the products we have. We take a lot of pride in what we put out. Everything we've got is GMP certified. We're approved in Health Canada. We're approved by the FDA in the Philippines. We're 100% natural. We're GMO-free, gluten-free, hormone-free, pesticide-free. We use grass-fed nutrients, and we also have vegan options. But what makes Yoli the best, right? That's the key. Like I said, there's a lot of different systems. There's a lot of different programs out there. So what is it about Yoli that really takes it to that next level? And this is it. To be honest with you, it's the Better Body System, which is our 28-day transformation kit. It's an easy to follow system. You guys, this is a health gain system. This isn't just all about weight loss. If you need weight loss, guess what? This particular system has a side effect of weight loss. First-time users report an average weight loss of almost 16 pounds after just 28 days. Now, why is that important? It's because we aren't a weight loss program. We are just helping your body get back to what we call homeostasis and remove that inflammation. And when you do that, you ultimately lose weight if needed. You gain weight if needed. So there's keys to the whole key to our system being above and beyond the rest is all right here in this 28-day transformation kit. So let's talk a little bit about what's in the transformation kit. And we'll start with what I would say is probably our star product, which is Alkalite. Alkalite promotes a healthy body pH levels. It aids in removal of acidic waste, improves our muscle recovery times, helps the body with acid indigestion. Alkalite is what truly, you guys, sets us apart. I mean, Yoli has taken it to a whole nother level when it comes to pH. To be honest with you, this patented formula that we have in Alkalite, it drives that alkalization more to the cellular level, and it optimizes the human body to quite frankly just function at a level so much above what we're used to. It really is an amazing product and can help you in health challenges that you wouldn't even believe. The second product in the kit is what we call Passion. Now, Passion is our energy drink that's actually healthy for you, right? And that's a rare thing in the nutritional industry. A lot of the health or quote unquote energy drinks that are like Monster and Red Bull and things of that nature, you guys, they are killing us. They're killing our kids. We've got to get away from those. And Yoli has something that's an amazing alternative. To be honest with you, there's like 6 different flavors. So there's one for everybody's palate. It is our Thermo G, our own blend. It has all natural energy, natural caffeine with all those nutrients, vitamins and stuff still intact. It helps boost our metabolism. It's a clean boost of natural energy. This isn't artificial junk. This is good, healthy nutrients that give us the energy we need. And then it replaces things like soda and energy drinks. Like I said, this is your alternative. Third product is what we call YES, or Yoli Essential Shakes. Now, Yoli Essential Shakes provide essential amino acids, our probiotics. So we even have our probiotics right in our shakes. There's also enzymes in our shake which help us break down things like lactose. It's a non-denatured whey protein concentrate shake taken from grass-fed beef in New Zealand. They're hormone-free. Like I said, they're grass-fed and they're cold processed. So that keeps all those nutrients, vitamins, minerals intact. So we're not breaking them up in the process. It helps boost our glutathione, which is our body's master antioxidant. Helps increase our serotonin levels. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that makes us feel happy or content. And it contains a full serving of our gut healthy fruits and vegetables. So super cool shake, helps us build our lean muscle. You guys, this is one of the best shakes you're gonna ever have as far as taste, as far as mixability. It's on a whole nother level. If you've tried any of these programs, you guys know these shakes can be terrible and you're just trying to stomach them because you think you have to. Well, guess what? With Yoli, you don't have to. They are absolutely amazing. Another product in our transformation kit is what we call Pure. And Pure is our gut health supplement. It's an all-in-one gut health supplement, which is really cool. It improves our bacterial flora and also supports our digestive system. So what I mean by that is that it includes not just the probiotics, the actual good, healthy bacteria, but it also has our prebiotics, our digestive enzymes, what we call modbiotics, and also some liver support. It supports our immune function, our overall health, can help us, lose some weight, build muscle. You guys, this particular probiotic, the strain we use is one of the most studied strains in the entire world of nutrition. And so it gets where it's supposed to, gets into the gut, releases those healthy bacteria, but it also changes the ecosystem of our gut to make it function better. Just like a plant or a flower, if it starts to wilt, we don't really do much to the plant or flower. We do something to the soil. And Pure does that to our human body. It changes our soil so that we can flourish. The next product is Resolve. Now, Resolve is our fiber supplement. It promotes a feeling of fullness, or what we call satiety. It's a form of phytofiber in glucomannan and apple fiber. It also has gut healthy supplements like apple cider vinegar and also apple fiber. It has cinnamon, it has cayenne pepper. You guys, this is an amazing supplement that just goes a little bit further in that gut health pillar and just drives our gut to a point of true health and allows our body to release some of those inflammatory compounds. It promotes a healthy gut and blood sugar support, slows down our absorption of those sugars, so it helps us with that, and also can help us to bust some of those weight loss plateaus. But you guys, Yoli is more than just our products, right? Where we have an easy to follow system. It's step by step. You get to have real food. This isn't prepackaged crap. This is the real deal. You get to eat the steak, the burger, the chicken, the fruits, the vegetables. We even allow the good, healthy, complex carbs. The meal plan, the eating plan is included. We utilize an amazing carb cycling program with different recipes included. You get to track your results and progress through our system. We have mobile apps to help you out. You guys, you can take this system, you can fit it into something like keto or intermittent fasting. Any of those programs really fit very well with what we do at Yoli. And then maybe the most important thing is the support from the person that invited you, or support from your friends, or support from our Yoli culture. And that's what really takes this, this whole nother level. You aren't just buying supplements, you aren't just buying a program, you're buying Yoli's team, you're buying a family. And so that's what really sets us apart. So you're probably asking yourself a little bit about, Well, what do I do after those 28 days? Well, that depends on your goals, right? If your goals are set to lose a ton of weight, obviously 28 days might not be enough. We stick with the transformation kit until you reach that point at which you feel you've reached your goals. But after that, we have some amazing products, you guys. It isn't just the transformation kit. We have things like enzymes, vitamins, omegas, Glow, which is a hair, skin, and nails product. Amazing results with that. We have a sleep aid called Dream. We have lean greens. We have so much more. So there's an array of different supplements that also go along to take that health to that next level. After that transformation kit, you know, we're building that foundation, if you will. Now you can start to stack on those amazing nutrients and really take it to the next level. We also have different particular specialty kits, right? So there's sports and performance, which just kind of helps with those branched chain amino acids, can help you take you to that next level in your athletics. We have, go ahead and roll it, the immune support kit. We have various kits. The immune support kit, how important is that right now? With everything going on in the world, this is something that everybody should be focused on. It's not about what's around you. It's about the health of yourself. It's about the health of your body. Get your immune system to where it needs to be, right? And then finally, there's what we call pH support kit. And these aren't just the only kits. These are just a few examples of different things that we have to offer for more of a lifetime or lifestyle. Because we want you to not just do this as a temporary thing where you just lose a few pounds and then go back to your old habits. We want to support you for a lifetime. And so something like the pH support kit, where we bring in the alkalite, the greens, we have something called pH2O, which brings in a lot of minerals, and then again, our fun. So we have some great kits that can help you build health beyond the transformation kit. So having me, a doctor, whatever, sit here and tell you guys that our products and systems are great, it's a wonderful thing, right? But I think we all know the proof is in the pudding, right? It's in the results. It's not about somebody, a talking head, sitting here telling you what you need to think and what you need to believe. All you need to do is do a little research, look at these results. You guys, I've sat with literally thousands of patients and talked over their health, their nutrition, and quite frankly, talked about Yoli. And I've seen things in my clinic that are so much bigger than weight loss. I've watched people's health literally be transformed by this program and by these nutrients and by our systems. And it really is unbelievable what it's done for people. So it's not just about the weight loss, but it is about the results. So to be honest with you, it's all about what's right here. It's all about being able to take that first step. And that, you guys know that taking that first step, it's always the hardest step, right? But here's the deal. With Yoli, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You honestly have absolutely nothing to lose. So any of those hesitations that you might be feeling right now, like, well, I don't know if it'll work for me. I don't know about the supplements. I don't know about the program. Am I going to be able to stick with it? All those different things rolling around in your head right now, wipe them away. Because with the 30-day money-back guarantee, you honestly, you have nothing to lose. And the 28-day kit, it comes with everything you need. I mean, to be honest with you guys, at $10 per day, you're spending it somewhere else anyway. Most everybody that I talk to in Yoli, and my patients and outside of my clinic, say they actually save money in Yoli. So let's wrap it up, right? So let's put it in a nice little box here. You guys are here because a person or somebody close to you, a friend, a family member, has invited you, and you know that at one time or another, they were in your shoes, right? But they chose to say yes. Now, the only thing that they're doing now is offering you that same opportunity. Nobody's trying to sell anything. We're not here for that. What we're here for is simply to share with you the opportunity to change your life, to transform your life, to get healthy, to make that change, to turn that ship around, right? It's all about whether you want to be in the nursing home or on that cruise ship. We, or the person that invited you, wants you on that cruise ship. So we encourage you to kind of take that leap of faith and step out and say yes, just like they did. So here's the deal. To be honest with you guys, when I started this program 7.5 years ago, I was skeptical. I'm not going to lie. And if you understand, or if you feel that way too, and you're on the fence, all I can tell you is that this program and the minimal amount of change that you have to make to divert and go with this program, we're not changing everything for you. It's a minimal amount of change with an impact that can be utterly incredible. So when I started the program, like I said, I was super skeptical. I started using it with patients, and they started coming back with these amazing stories, not just of weight loss, but of other things. And it really caught my attention. And to be honest with you, the only regret I have when it comes to Yoli is that I didn't see the opportunity sooner, right? I saw the nutritional side, I saw the health side, but it honestly took me a long time to make that big leap from just being a quote unquote customer or a doctor utilizing the products in my clinic to actually going on with the business. And I don't want to oversell that, but at the same time, that's super important. It opened my eyes. This whole industry has opened my eyes so much beyond just the supplementation and the health side. And I guess at this point, right now, I've got a friend of mine on here who's going to break into that for you. He'll tear down the idea of the business of Yoli versus just the supplement. So I want to turn this over to a friend of mine, a mentor of mine, an amazing business leader, Mr. Joe John. Are you there, Joe John?
I'm here, Dr. Stukel. Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you so much. It's amazing and wonderful presentation. Who wouldn't like to be in a cruise ship, right? So cruise ship is always the best compared to nursing home. But anyway, thank you so much. We are so grateful, Dr. Ben Stukel, for an amazing presentation. And, you know, I've learned a lot from you, believe me or not. And I also would like to thank Daniel Song for putting this together. I'm so excited, guys, to be here with you tonight. You know, if you are here for the, watching this live or even on replay, I would really like to extend my gratefulness. Thank you so much for hopping in. And I want to tell you guys that someone truly highly thought of you to be here on this by invitation only presentation. And I would like to make it clear that, you know, if you're just going to have an open mind tonight, what you're going to see here tonight might sound or look familiar to you, but I ask you not to pre-conclude anything, but rather finish up the whole presentation and see if there's any idea, if there's any value for you here tonight, because the person that invited you, the person that probably give you that link and password, truly care for you, and they believe that there is a value for you here. So with that in mind, I would like to introduce myself really quick. My name is Joe John Natividad. I am a registered nurse here in Chicago, and I'm in the healthcare industry also, so I could connect with Dr. Ben, what he's talking about. But at the same time, 8 years ago, I was introduced to Yoli. My story is, you know, kind of unique because I came from a background that, we don't have enough. I came from the Philippines. My mom and dad really worked so hard for us to have a brighter future, but it seems like it's very hard out there. Not too much opportunity. The only opportunity we could have is probably have a good education, a great education, so we could be able to go to the US, the land of opportunity. And that's what I did. But when I came here, I thought everything else was fine and great and wonderful. I work as a nurse. I'm making good money, and so to speak. But sometimes you could not be too sure of the future. because there are times that, and it is a trying time for me, because when I started my family, that's when also my mom got sick. And she had cancer. She had 3 strokes, and at the same time she had a terrible accident where she was thrown out of the car. All that happened in just a short span of time. And as a eldest in the family, both mom and dad's side, our culture, I bore the responsibility of taking care of them and other people as well. And I know Filipinos could connect to that. So so I was in a downward spiral when it comes to my finances. At the same time, even though how much I work hard, it's still like there's not enough. So I'm gonna share with you tonight. Let's go to the next slide, please. In those trying times that I experienced, you know what? Sometimes the trying times that happens to us, it could mean good also. It could also mean an opportunity. It could also mean an awakening. So much more of the financial situation that we have here, even here in the US, right? The average family doesn't even have $1,000 in savings. Come to imagine this. If you encounter an emergency, $500 to fix your car, and you don't have even $500, how does it feel? And that's even before all this unique times happened. I've seen people scrambling from just borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, kind of thing. But that's so sad to see. So much more, 84% of Americans are not even financially ready for their retirement. They said that three-legged stool of retirement is gone. It's the way of the dinosaur now. Social Security, pension plan, 401k. There's like, I don't know if it's even exists, but anyway, so people are really hard up. A dual income family could not even make ends meet. That is sad for a land of opportunity, that I believe. But guys, tell you guys, those are the things that, probably are awakening. So let's go to the next slide really quick. So this is our unique and trying times. I believe that the first wealth is always health. So I'm glad that Dr. Ben Stukel had shared with us some valuable information today. But at the same time, you could not separate both health and your economy. Because guess what, guys? I've known a lot of people who have made a lot of money, but at the same time, when they are stricken with what Dr. Ben Stukel had said, degenerative disease and some disease and whatnot, they're trying even to pay to get their health back. You know what I'm saying? So there's a real connection between health and wealth, and right now it's even worse. The economists all have predicted that this thing going on could last for years. And to tell you guys, on the slide here, 6.6 million had filed for unemployment. Guess what? A couple of days ago, I checked, it's almost 40 million. And so much more small businesses, the mom and pops that we know of, that we are friends of, that, have a good life and trying to make ends meet kind of thing, and trying to get ahead in life, they're also affected. And if you are here listening as a small business owner, you could connect into this, because sometimes they only have, so much in cash reserve until, they find themselves in a hole. So next slide really quick. So more than ever, there's a need for a side gig. There's a need for extra income. There's a need for part-time income. Even before this COVID thing or this trying times, this unique situation that we have, people are really looking at some extra income, believe me or not. You've heard of Lyft, Uber, right? But, I tell you guys, I have friends who are driving Uber and Lyft, and, and I don't know. They have been telling me that, it's really tough out there because everything else has halted. So next slide, please. So is there anything out there that still exists? And I tell you guys one thing that happened to us, specifically my wife and I and my family. We were fortunate enough that we got involved in what we call home-based direct sales business 7-8 years ago. And however you call it, it has a lot of names, right? Networking, direct sales, social marketing, and whatnot. But it all, points out to, can you be able to do a business at home? and not be able to, get employed and all those things. Is there something out there for you? Can you be able to do it on a flexible hours, right? The good part of the home-based direct sales business, it's not even, it's a very low startup cost. The barrier to entry is really, really low. You could start earning while you are learning. And what I love the most, especially the company like ours, are those three things here on the slide. The community of like-minded people. Whenever, there are times that you get, you will be tried, right? That you will think that this is not going to work for you. You will think that, hey, you know what? This is so difficult and whatnot. Because what, guys? If you haven't done this, probably then you'll have more challenges to come, right? But I like it with the community of like-minded people. I could trust on Daniel Song, on Dr. Ben Stukel to really bring me up and believe in me and tell me that, hey, I can do this, right? And that is something that I would like to have, even in a business standpoint. There's a proven system. They always say you run the system and the system runs your business. But tell you guys, as a nurse, I have found something here, that not just the business part, the opportunity part, but also the part where I put my right hand, and took some oath that I'm going to help people, right? And I've seen a sense of purpose here, because you know what? The people that we introduce, they are our friends and family that are praying hard to, get things going with regards to their health, with regards to their finances and all of that. And suddenly you could be able to be a factor to help them. That is a new sense of purpose for me. And so I'll stand by it. So next slide, please, real quick. And what I found out, and I'm not a tax professional, but what I found out also is that, hey, working for yourself and having a home-based business have a lot of tax advantages. So not so much about that, but just want to let you guys know. Next slide, please. This is really interesting. When I was working as a nurse, I have to trade my time for money, right? If you are a salesman, you have to sell something to make money, right? But the unique part of having a home-based business, same as ours, is that a residual income. And I don't know, guys, if you've heard of residual income, but residual income works this way, right? It's like, making money because you already have something in there. It's like if you have 24,000 in the bank and the bank gives you 5%, the bank will automatically give you $100 every month, right? Without even touching your $24,000. Come to imagine this, guys. If you write a book, right? If you're a book writer, you publish it, and then it gets copied over and over and over again. It could be years and years and years, and people are buying it. You're still making that residual income. And what if you could find a business, solid business, that you work hard today? You work hard today. I'm not going to say this is easy. You work hard today, but you develop that business that could potentially give you a residual income from years and years to come. So next slide, please, real quick. So where could you find this? Residual income, Jojan, right? It's through direct selling. But what if, direct selling, is it something that is big? I never heard of this when I was a nurse, right? But if you dig in deeper, direct selling is even larger than NFL, music, movie industry combined in terms of global sales. And you could see this on the slide. Even video games, right? 91 billion, direct sales even 189 billion, almost double. So next slide, please, real quick. But if we dissect, which part of direct selling is really making it out there, right? We've heard of financial services, right? Globally, there are 4%. Right, the household, the clothing, people, all the things that we need, and probably people that loves to shop and whatnot, right? Those are 11%, 7%. And if you combine those three, household, clothing, financial services, wellness industry is on top of global sales. So if I'm gonna join something, I'm gonna join in the biggest industry out there, in my opinion. And luckily, Dr. Ben Stukel, Daniel Song, and I belongs to that wellness industry, and our company belongs to that. And very interesting fact, and this is what I love, because this is truly a equal opportunity employment, if you're gonna, ask me, because women could earn dollar for dollar what men earns, and Art Jonek said that. And very interesting also is 74% are women. I know, guys, probably you're wondering why 74% of women. Women truly have, this heart to help people. Our mothers, grandmothers, how caring they are, right? And when they find passion in something, they want to introduce it to people. So much more if you find passion in helping people being healthy, they're in, right? They're in. So 74% are women, 26% are men. Next slide, please, real quick. So, guys, a great product, a great company could not be complete without great founders. And I tell you guys, back in 2012, when I got started, I worked hand in hand because I'm the first guy here who probably have put Yoli on the map here in Chicago, and Robbie Fender, Corey Citron, Darren Falter, Bobby Jones, Kimberly Fender. They're the ones who really and truly mentored probably us all, including myself. And they have a combined of 100 years experience in this industry, in direct sales. So Yoli was founded almost 11 years from now. And if you think about this, most companies not even gonna last 2 years, 3 years. So much more when you have a company that already had proven that they passed their 10-year mark. And what are the things that's gonna happen? Always exciting stuff, right? They are self-founded. We have a great corporate office in Utah. We are open in 3 international markets, right? One is in USA, Canada, and Philippines. But the best part, as we are growing, we need to make sure that we also have partners that could bring us to where we want to be, right? If we have higher goals, then we need to surround ourselves with a lot of great people. And one of the great partnership that we have is the TrueSum Vision. And believe me, guys or not, TrueSum Vision had proven themselves over and over again, helping, companies grow from 0 to, $1 billion industry kind of thing. I'm not going to name names, but, so we are fortunate that Rod Hairston became our president, who is also the owner of the TrueSum Vision. And by the way, guys, this is not just making yourself healthy as far as, your body. But one thing that I'm so proud about that we are doing as an initiative right now, we found out that, if we help people to have a better mind, we could also help them naturally with better body, because it all starts with how people think, right? So I'm fortunate enough to be part of this company. Next slide, please. So guys, I tell you one thing, my mentor always tells me that, Joe John, it is always starts with decision. Whatever you do, whatever you want to accomplish, whatever your goals are, it always starts with your own decision. So you guys, if you are looking out there and, and probably are intrigued of what you've seen tonight, maybe you're, struggling with your health, maybe you're, you want to lose weight, or you want to get healthy, feel great, and more energy and all of that, I would like to invite you to become a preferred customer. Because we believe that what we have here could help a lot of people. What we have here had helped a lot of people, including myself, my wife, my friends, my family, and people that, that are here tonight. But if you find it in your heart that, this struggle that you have, enough is enough, your life is like a, hamster wheel, going back and forth and not nowhere, and all those things in terms of your finances, in terms of, advancing in life, I would invite you guys to be part of our member. Build a business with us, have that purpose of helping people and build a business on the side. But if you are here also to say, hey, you know what, Jojan, I know a lot of people, then probably that's also becoming a member would be great for you. So enjoy, being a member or a preferred customer. But if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask the person who invited you, because what they think is they think of the best for all of you. So with that in mind, I would like to thank everyone for jumping in tonight and on replay. We truly appreciate your time. And thank you, Dr. Ben, and thank you.